How close would you get to a killer or a serial killer if you thought that they could give you information about a victim's murder?
This week we talked to a bounty hunter who did just that, both with Casey Anthony and Wesley Shermantine.
Tune into Partners in True Crime to hear his incredible story.
The very first night getting her out, we just knew it was bad. I mean, she just didn't act right, the very first night. If you just look at the timeline just briefly, her daughter's supposedly missing for 31 days. Then she's in custody for 30 days. So she has no contact of looking for her child or where the searches are going on or where anything's happening. And so the second she gets out and we get her home, you would think she would be in her parents' arms, what's going on, where you at, what are the tips? And it was just nothing. She could care less about her child. Actually, back in 1985, Chevy Wheeler went missing. Chevy Wheeler was last seen getting into Shermantine's truck. He was 18, she was 16. She was going to skip school, and witnesses saw her get into his truck, take off. And later they interviewed her friends and said that she was going to skip school that day, hang out with him up at his family property up in San Andreas, and she never came back. So this is back in 85. And again, unbeknownst to me at the time, they investigated. He was the only suspect. They actually gathered some blood in a cabin up in San Andreas.